Hi gang, welcome back to Waxing On. It's Wednesday and that means classic rock. And today we're going to look at a band that a friend of mine, Ted, had posted a video of theirs a couple of weeks ago, and I'd kind of forgotten about the band, and it really got me in the mood to go back and take a look at some of their music. And the band I'm talking about is ZZ Top. Now ZZ Top have been around since early 70s. I didn't really become aware of their music much. I mean, I knew of some of the songs, but I really didn't until music videos became a thing. And this would have been late 80s, maybe early 90s. And in Canada, we had a music video program called Good Rockin' Tonight. It used to be on every Friday, hosted by a entertainer celebrity from Canada, Terry David Mulligan. And they featured what was big in music videos for the week. And ZZ Top was getting a lot of play. Eliminator had just come out. They had 3 big hits off that album. And they were often on, every couple of weeks. Now, if you've been watching the videos, I consider myself mainly a trumpet player. I play in the big bands, listen to a lot of the jazz music. But during the early 1990s, took kind of a hiatus from trumpet and started playing guitar more. Now, I learned the usual jazz chords, of course, so I could play in the big band still. But if you watch some of the other shows, you kind of get an idea that I was listening to a lot of other guitar players. Jeff Healey, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton, Mark Knopfler, and of course Billy Gibbons with ZZ Top. Now ZZ Top was made up of 3 members. We got Billy Gibbons on guitar, Dusty Hill on bass, and Frank Beard on drums. Real power trio. And I get the sense, even just listening to it, having never seen them live, that their concerts are very loud and quite entertaining. Now, my first ZZ Top album was Antenna, early 90s. I wasn't able to find it. I had it on cassette. So one of the ones I would recommend, and the other one I have in my collection, is a Greatest Hits album, which you can see here, ZZ Top's Greatest Hits. And I usually recommend that as a starting point for a lot of people. If you aren't familiar with the band and you want to get a chance to check them out, Greatest Hits is a great place to start. Now, this band, this is taken from their first 12 albums, and there's been a lot since then. But they're certainly on all the streaming networks, available to purchase hard copies. But if you just want to check them out, let's take a look at the Greatest Hits and I'll rate off some of the names, and I'm sure some of these songs sound familiar to you. Give Me All Your Lovin', Sharp Dressed Man. Just a story about Sharp Dressed Man. Well, it was a hit for them. Up here in Canada on Saturday nights, we have Hockey Night in Canada. And during the first intermission, we had a previous coach of Boston Bruins, Don Cherry, would do Coach's Corner. And Don was kind of flamboyant in his dress. And at one point, the soundtrack for the show was ZZ Top's Sharp Dressed Man. Now, just as another story about that, and this just kind of goes to show just how great these guys are. I was collecting autographs in the early 90s. Not to make money or, something that I might sell later on or, that I thought was really valuable, but just people I liked. And ZZ Top were playing at a venue outside of Toronto. So I took some of the lyrics from Sharp Dressed Man, typed them up on a paper, sent it off to Billy Gibbons. Said, hey, Billy, would you mind just signing that for me? Great tune, love the band, love what you're doing on guitar. They not only had Billy sign it, Billy took it around and got Dusty and Frank both to sign it. So came back to me a couple days later, the whole band to sign these lyrics, which was kind of a great collectible and kind of a nice thing they did, which just goes to show they went out of the way to, do something for the fans. Anyways, let's go on with it here. Tush, My Head's in Mississippi. I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide. We've got Viva Las Vegas. Got Me Under Pressure, Cheap Sunglasses. LaGrange, Legs, and off Eliminator we've got like Legs, Sharp Dressed Man, and Give Me All Your Lovin'. I mean, those are 3 hits right off that one album. ZZ Top didn't get a lot of airplay up here. I mean, on FM radio you got a little bit, but it wasn't something you really heard often on the radio. So thank goodness for the video programs that kind of introduced it to a lot of people. And certainly a lot of albums out, big following, special kind of music worth checking out. If you get a chance, Greatest Hits is a way to start. And again, they're on the streaming networks. Good place to take a look at some of their other albums as well. I mean, it really costs you nothing to sample everything they have to offer. But if you're looking for a good rockin' band and a good time and a nice album to put on at parties, think about ZZ Top. That's it for tonight. We'll see you on Friday when we're looking at some blues. Everybody stay safe. Thanks for stopping by.